The Line 6 Catalyst line of amps are packed full of technology and features that make it great for in the studio, on the stage, or just for practice. And it does all this at an affordable price. And if you want the latest pricing on the Catalyst line of amps, head over to Sweetwater. They have these amps plus many others that you can compare if you want to, or you can grab a new guitar over there if you want. They're the sponsor of this video, so thank you to them for helping put this on. So let's check out some of the features that make this amp great. And one of the things that I absolutely love about this is it's a modular amp, but it doesn't try to give you hundreds and hundreds of different amp models that you have to sort through and dial in. It gives you just 6 amp models that you can switch between, but they cover a huge range of sounds and genres. And these are all based on the Helix technology, which is excellent. So let's check out some of the sounds right now. We'll start with a clean sound. So the limited amp models allows you to find the tone that you want quickly and easily. And this brings me to the next feature that I really like, and that's the ease of dialing this in. It's really just like a regular guitar amp. You have your typical tone stack in there, which is easy to dial in. And one of the controls that I really like on here is the boost setting. Each of the amps has a boost mode, and the boost is unique to that individual amp. So with the boost, you get even more versatility. So let's check that out. Now, if you like to add a little bit of reverb or maybe a lot of reverb, you have your spring, hall, chamber, plate, shimmer, and modulated reverbs on here. So lots of options there for your sound. Let's just check one of those out right now. So that's your spring reverb right there, and you can play around with whatever your favorite reverb type is. Also on board, you get 6 effects, which include 6 delays, modulation, and pitch effects. And if you want to connect your own effects pedals or rack effects to this, I'll show you just how easy it is. But if you're ready to grab the Line 6 Catalyst right now, be sure to head over to Sweetwater. They have these amps, a ton of effects, and guitars. And if it's guitars you want, you really need to check out the guitar gallery on there. Almost every single guitar that they have in their inventory gets photographed from multiple angles, and you can see the serial numbers for each individual guitar. So I'm not talking about the type of guitar, I'm talking about the actual guitar. And this way you can see the actual guitar that you'll be purchasing. And if they have more than one in stock for that particular model, you can compare them. Maybe one has a bit of an off color compared to another one. They always have a ton of guitars in stock. The shipping is super quick, and they even offer flexible payment plans if you should need that. So be sure to check out Sweetwater before you buy an amp, a guitar, or anything for your home studio. Now, if you want to use your own effects pedals with the Catalyst, of course you can connect it to the input output like you might do regularly, but there's also an effects loop on this as well, so you can use that. But another cool feature here is that you can use this as a powered speaker. So if you have some other modeling pedal or maybe a rack unit, you can plug that in and it's going to bypass the preamp stage, and you're just going to be using the amp and the speaker. And that gives you even more flexibility on stage with one of these, or maybe just practicing with it. Now for recording, the Catalyst has several features that make it an excellent companion in the studio. First off, it has a direct line output, and that can be accessed through the balanced XLR port that's on the back. You can easily connect that to the line input on your audio interface, and if you connect some headphones to this, it's going to stop you from hearing the speaker, so you can record silently and you're not waking up anybody in the family or annoying your neighbors. But this might be a feature that you could also use on stage, as you could connect that direct output to a mixer and you can have your direct sound go through there. The next feature that can help in the studio is the attenuator. So you can have it at the full wattage. For this one, it's 100 watts, or you can have half wattage. For this, it's 50, or you can have it at just 0.5 of a watt. Now, why this might help in the studio is because you can lower that wattage and still crank up the master, so you'll still be getting that tone like the amp's cranked up, but it's not going to be as loud compared to if you have it cranked at 100 watts. And if you're wanting to get into recording your guitar on a computer, but you don't have an audio interface and you don't want to purchase one, there is an audio interface built in here, and it will record at 24 bits and up to 48 kilohertz, which is typically how I record anyway, so I really don't mind that quality. And if you want to take even more control over your sound, there's a free piece of software that comes with this, and it's called Catalyst Edit. This allows you to do some more fine tuning. You can access some of the parameters for the effects on there, so you can dial them in exactly the way you want. You can change up the cabinet sim on there, because through the direct output, there's actually a cabinet sim on there, so you don't even have to worry about loading up an IR or anything like that. So personally, I love how the Catalyst sounds. I love how easy it is to dial it in, and it has all the features that you need for recording, practice, and you could use this easily live on stage. Now, if recording is something that you want to get a little more serious about, check out this audio interface right here. It is the ultimate audio interface and bundle for recording guitar. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. For Audio Tech TV, I'm Zane. Keep creating. Fist bump. Thumbs up.